All right, so here we are looking at the 2021 Season 1 8th scale electric buggy Spec Round 2 coming from RC Tracks of Las Vegas, the pre-Worlds track from 2016. Look at today was the first round of qualifying, and this is the sport class qualifying round. We're going to be bringing you right now, right here, right now. All right, so they're out there getting their warm-up laps on. Got them racked up in the pits. Everybody's coming out. Release the hounds. So they have to drive all the way around before they kick the loop. The loop is at the end of the lap. So here they come right now, coming around. And this is day one of qualifying. There's all right, and these are the players in the qualifying round right here. So we have Daniel Lode, Jimmy Beatty, S. Barbucci, Henry Verrett, Donald Stark, Andreas Sorbis, Joe Montrose, and Paul Machado. Paulo Machado. And here we go. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. This guy, let's take a look and see what his lap times are. Joe Montrose. We'll watch his line and see he's went out to an early lead. I don't know. It's this is the FMAR qualifying style, so everybody's on their own clock. It is not a heads-up style run. So from the time he starts his clock to the time expires, he's being timed on his own individual merit, and hopefully everything goes well. He doesn't have to get tangled up with anybody else that would affect his run. So that first run or first lap right there, they don't even that was a 36-second lap. So right now he's still listed. Joe Montrose is listed first, and then Henry Verrett. So let's go and see what the number 2 guy is doing. He ran a 36.903 coming up on traffic. So this little rhythm section right here, as you can see, this is the pre-Worlds track. And watching the real race on YouTube, the track got pretty tore up, and there was a lot of sporadic traction, really traction at a premium. Trying to find traction was a tough thing to do at that particular race, plus the big old landmines and potholes and stuff in the track made it really difficult. And so they did a pretty good job recreating that, the technical roughness in this virtual track for VRC. And this guy just is running a 37, 36, and a 44. That's gonna be tough to be in the top 10 when it's all said and done. Remember, this is just day one, and this goes for a couple more days, this qualifying. Some of the pro times were averaging 34 seconds for their laps, with some of their best laps being in the 33-second range, which is incredible. These are spec cars. The chassis is not changeable. It's a setup based on the Martin Walanka's World Championship car that he set up, and then they made that setup part of the game for this spec class. And the only difference is you're kind of stuck with whatever tires. You get 4 different types of tires to choose from. You can put any kind of wing and any kind of body. but you can't change any of the settings. And the motor is like a 1396 or something. It's a small brushless motor, and then a small LiPo battery for this car. So it does make it an interesting class, and this class also has the option for club, sport, and pro. So you'll be scored in the series. You're scored separately from everybody else based upon your driver skill level. So this is the only class, or the only series, that all the Spec series, I believe, has set up like that, where they run club, sport, and pro in the Spec class only. The open class is all, everybody's against everybody. So, and here's my laps. I'm struggling with this track. I did go and do a little bit of homework and got a chance to get a little practice after the races were over today, and I'm picked up my lap times quite a bit, but I don't know how good I'm going to be this weekend on this particular track. It's definitely filled with all kinds of landmines. So let's go on to check this next guy for Henry. And Henry is running, what is 36, 37, 37, 42, 37, 44, and 36. So he's going to wish he could get those back, the 42 and the 44, but the rest of it's not too bad. So right here is where I was going wrong. See where he dodged that little lump, the little jump, kicker jump in the middle. That's where I figured out I made up quite a bit of time in that section right there. And then this one right here, if you can jump that corner, you can use some of those whoop-de-doos that are dug out in going into the turn. You can use those to jump the whole corner. And then there's a big hole in the face of that jump, and then the inside right here, definitely have to hit that line. So when we get back further in the back of the pack, and you start seeing, you know, the struggle is real. This track is not easy. So let's go back to the front and see this guy is running steady 36, 36. There he dropped to 35. His third lap was a 34. So yeah, this guy is he's getting it right. Joe Montrose. So what do we got going here? A couple. It's I don't know if it's an 8-minute. Race time, yeah, it's an 8-minute qualifier. So the race time right now, we're at 6 minutes and 21 seconds. So 6:30 down, 1:30 to go. And Joe is certainly keeping it consistent. Alright, let's go check the TV camera. We'll bring it in. Got it there. We'll cycle back through the pack right now. Sparbush. I don't know how to say that. A nice line right there. It's just power under control, I guess. Speed under pressure. Whatever. Getting it done. See how Daniel's doing. Best lap still is a 36.4. Jimmy. Best lap was the second lap with the 36.808. 7:29, 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds down, or 30 seconds to go. 7:30 down, 30 to go. Henry. Best lap was the 12th lap. He just ran his best lap with the 36.4. I think I have ran a 35. I was getting close into a 34 on that last practice session that I had. Now I just need to rein it in and get it to be consistent. So like I said, this is the trick here is to figure out which wing you have max downforce, medium downforce, high downforce, or low downforce wings, and then tires. And this one is wrapped. So let's see, average 38s and 37s. So I did find some lines, so if I can take that 3 seconds off my time, best lap was a 37, last lap was a 38, average 38-second lap times, we can get it done. We get in there, try to be in the A main for this race. And there it is. That is the final results right there for qualifier day 1 in the sport class.